$32,970. For one seat. To watch 90 minutes of football. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta. June 19, 2026. A grandmother named Bina Ramroop stands outside the gates. Inside, the crowd is roaring. Spain versus Cape Verde is about to kick off. She is not roaring. She is crying. Months ago, she paid $485 a ticket on StubHub. 2 seats for her and her 13-year-old grandson, Elijah. A birthday gift. The tickets will not transfer into FIFA's official app. She spends hours on the phone between StubHub and FIFA support. Nobody can fix it. She gets a refund. She does not get to see the match. She and Elijah ride the train home instead. He tries to comfort her. "Grandma, it's okay, Grandma," he says. It is not okay. And here is the question nobody answers for her. If FIFA made $11 billion this World Cup cycle, why was her ticket the thing that broke? 2 major outlets have already chased this story this month. Fortune called it a market FIFA built itself. The New York Attorney General called it worth a subpoena. Everyone agrees something is wrong with World Cup ticket prices. Almost nobody agrees on why. So here is the real question. Is FIFA gouging fans to get rich off tickets? Or is something else going on, something almost nobody is talking about? Let's start with what everyone already believes. World Cup tickets used to be a working person's luxury. Qatar 2022, the cheapest group match ticket was $11. This year, the equivalent seat starts around $100. And that's the cheap end. The final's cheapest ticket, Qatar 2022, $604. This year, $2,030. That's more than triple. The most expensive Category 1 final ticket started at $6,730. By April, it rose to $10,990. Then FIFA added a brand new tier above that. Front Category 1, $32,970. Almost triple the previous record, added after sales had already started. Why would prices keep climbing after the tickets went on sale? Because this is the first World Cup ever to use dynamic pricing. Think of an airline seat. The person next to you paid half what you paid for the identical flight. Buy early, prices are low. Wait, and the algorithm watches demand and quietly raises the number. FIFA's chief operating officer, Jaime Schiaggi, said it plainly. FIFA would, quote, adapt prices as per the demand we see, as per the remaining inventory. In plain English, the price is not fixed. It is a live auction with you, as the bidder and nobody telling you the ceiling. And it's not just face value. Buy a ticket, then need to resell it. FIFA runs its own resale marketplace now. It charges 15% to the seller and 15% to the buyer. 30% combined on every resold ticket. The old cap before this World Cup was 10% or less. FIFA tripled its own cut of the secondary market. Some resale listings have hit $2.3 million for a single seat. That's not face value gouging anymore. That's a casino FIFA owns both ends of. So the backlash arrived fast. 69 members of the United States Congress wrote a letter to FIFA President Gianni Infantino in March. They said dynamic pricing contradicts FIFA's, quote, core mission to promote accessible soccer. European fan groups filed a formal complaint with the European Commission that same month. They accused FIFA of abusing a monopoly position. New York and New Jersey's attorneys general subpoenaed FIFA in May. Texas opened its own investigation. California's attorney general sent a warning letter. New York City's mayor, Zoran Mamdani, demanded FIFA reverse the policy entirely. On opening weekend, fans posted photos of empty red seats next to $4,000 sections. FIFA claimed record attendance the same week. Both of those things were apparently true at once. So which is it? Is FIFA just greedy, squeezing fans because it can? Or is there a deeper reason for all of this? Here's what almost nobody is asking. If ticket prices are the villain, tickets must be where FIFA makes its money. Let's check that. FIFA's official budget for this 4-year World Cup cycle is $11 billion. Some revised targets push that toward $13 billion. Break down where that money actually comes from. Broadcasting rights, television deals, 39%. $4.3 billion just for the right to show this tournament on TV. Marketing and sponsorship, 24%. Roughly $2.7 billion from brands like Aramco. Hospitality and ticketing combined, 28%. About $3 billion. Read those numbers again. Tickets and hospitality, the thing fans are furious about, the thing Congress wrote letters about, the thing attorneys general are subpoenaing FIFA over. It's the third biggest line item. Broadcasting alone outweighs it. Think of it like a restaurant. Everyone's mad about the price of the appetizer. Meanwhile, the restaurant's real profit is the liquor license and the private events room upstairs. The appetizer is loud. It is not where the money lives. North American broadcasting alone, just Fox and Telemundo, totals close to $1 billion. That's roughly a third of all ticket and hospitality revenue, from 2 networks before a single seat sold. So if tickets aren't FIFA's main business, why squeeze fans this hard? This is the unique angle almost nobody else is reporting. Dynamic pricing was never really about maximizing ticket revenue. It was about building something new. A machine that lets FIFA profit from resale too. Go back to Brazil 2014. Tickets had fixed, low face values back then. A scalping ring sold those same tickets for up to $20,000 each on the black market. Rio de Janeiro police investigated. They found evidence someone inside FIFA itself may have fed tickets to resellers. The markup existed either way. The only question was who captured it. In 2014, scalpers and insiders captured it. In 2026, FIFA built its own resale exchange, uncapped the resale price entirely in the US and Canada, and took 30% off the top. Same exploitative gap between face value and real value. Different owner of the profit. Economist Stefan Szymanski, co-author of Soccernomics, has a name for this. Not price discovery. A wealth filter. His argument, a stadium seat costs FIFA almost nothing extra to fill. Marginal cost near zero. Classical economics says the price should track that cost. Instead, FIFA's pricing is designed to find the exact ceiling of what the richest fans will pay and charge it. He ran the math as a thought experiment. If FIFA priced the final purely for ultra-wealthy bidders, around $300,000 a seat, a single match could theoretically net $25 billion. Almost double FIFA's entire 4-year budget. From one game. That's not a typo. That's the ceiling FIFA is engineering toward, even if it never fully reaches it. So picture the system as 2 filters stacked on top of each other. Filter 1, dynamic face value pricing squeezes the wealthiest buyers at the point of sale. Filter 2, the uncapped 30% resale exchange squeezes whatever the first filter missed. 2 nets, 1 fish. And the fans caught in between, like Bina Ramrup, are the ones with zero leverage in either net. She's not a whale FIFA is hunting. She's bycatch. This changes how you should see the empty seats, too. Marketing professor Mark Ritson made an uncomfortable point. Empty sections don't mean dynamic pricing failed. From a pure revenue-maximizing view, FIFA may still be winning even with empty seats, because the strategy never aimed to fill every chair. It aimed to extract the most money from the fewest transactions. An empty $4,000 seat can still be more successful, by FIFA's math, than a sold $60 one. That should bother you more than the empty seat itself. So let's talk about what this actually means for you, the fan trying to go. Best case, you buy early before dynamic pricing climbs, you get a real seat near face value, and you skip resale entirely. Some fans did exactly this and paid close to the $60 floor price. Worst case, you're Bina Ramrup. You buy resale in good faith, the transfer breaks, and you go home with nothing but a refund and a long train ride. An independent voice in the middle. Football supporters Europe's Els Bruggeman put it this way. Dynamic pricing, quote, turns fans' loyalty into a bidding war, inflates costs without added value, and locks out many supporters. 3 ways to think about your own ticket in order of risk. Buy the moment tickets release, lowest risk, lowest price, smallest selection. Buy mid-cycle official resale, medium risk, FIFA's 30% cut baked in, but at least it's verified. Buy late on the open secondary market, highest risk, highest price, and as Bina learned, no guarantee it even gets you through the gate. It's a casino with 3 tables. Pick the one your stomach can handle. Now the comparison nobody draws. The Super Bowl has run this exact playbook for decades. Average resale price for a Super Bowl ticket, $5,781. Roughly 7% of a median American household's annual income for one ticket. Nobody marches on the NFL over this. Why not? Because the NFL never pretended otherwise. It never marketed the Super Bowl as the people's game. FIFA did. Decades of the world's game, for everyone, branding built an expectation FIFA's own pricing now breaks. Compare that to Paris 2024. The Olympics organizers set aside over 1 million tickets at €24. Roughly half of all public tickets sold for €50 or less. Service fee, 1.5%. They still sold a record 12 million tickets, including plenty of expensive premium seats. Egalitarian pricing and record revenue were not opposites there. They happened at the same time. So dynamic pricing isn't inevitable for a mega event. It's a choice FIFA made. And Paris proved there was another option sitting right there. Let's go back to where we started. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, June 19th. We now know something we didn't know at the hook. Bina Ramroop's $485 ticket wasn't really about FIFA needing her money. Her ticket money was never the point of the system. The point of the system was building a machine that captures value at every layer, face value and resale both, regardless of whether any specific fan makes it through the gate. She wasn't gouged because FIFA desperately needed her $3,000. She was gouged because the machine doesn't distinguish between a whale and a grandmother. It just takes what the layer in front of it can extract. Here's what we still don't know. Nobody has confirmed how much FIFA itself profits, directly, from the resale exchange's 30% cut, versus how much goes to processing and partners. FIFA hasn't published that number. The subpoenas in New York and New Jersey haven't concluded. We don't yet know what they'll find. So here's the question worth sitting with. Tickets and hospitality are roughly a fifth of FIFA's revenue. Broadcasters and sponsors are paying for most of the rest. Is dynamic pricing really about funding football development around the world? Or is FIFA just taking the extra billions because the system lets it, and ordinary fans are the only stakeholder in this entire multi-billion-dollar machine with no leverage to push back? Elijah Gomes told his grandmother it was okay. "Grandma, it's okay, Grandma." Was it?